prepping our veggies for meal prep. And the first basic step after you do a big grocery shop is to wash your veggies. And you're like, I know this is basic. This is actually gonna save you time in the long run throughout prep, so you don't have to wash each vegetable on its own before prepping it. So what I would recommend is just filling up your sink, okay? And then adding vinegar. I'm like totally Miss Butterfingers today, and in general. Okay, so white vinegar, I'd usually do about a cup or a cup and a half, but you can just guesstimate. And then I use essential oil, lemon, or any kind of citrus, okay, to remove pesticides and gunk and grime from your veggies. Okay, so I usually do about 5 to 10 drops of that. Okay, and then you just start adding your veggies. So I've got zucchini here, I've got beets. All right, you guys want to see me juggle? Ain't gonna happen. Okay, so I got my beets, I got red and yellow peppers, lots of colors. Okay, you want to get tons of colors, the whole rainbow spectrum. Okay, celery. I got some great tomatoes. I tend to choose organic. I know it can get expensive, so just pick and choose maybe the ones that are most crucial for you. Romaine lettuce, cauliflower, broccoli. And then I've also got some fruit here, okay? Did I even say strawberries? Strawberries too, okay? So that's the first thing you wanna do. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. Take it out, let it dry, and then you're gonna be ready to do some veggie prep for your meals for the rest of the week. Hey guys, welcome back to Coach Erin's Kitchen. We are gonna follow up with that meal prep. So after you've washed those veggies and they're all dried off, we are going to make a plan for the week. So in regards to cooking your veggies, a great idea is to think of doing about 2 fists per meal, okay? So if you're just planning, say, your lunches for 4 meals, okay, you're gonna think about wanting enough for 2 fists, okay? So what I've got are 4 beets that I'm gonna cut up. I got 4 medium sweet potatoes, 2 zucchinis, okay, and I've got 2 peppers. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is before we start cutting and chopping, I want you to start your oven, 350, okay, so we can heat up while we're going. Now, while I'm cutting and preparing, so I've got a big tray like so, okay, and the beets and the sweet potatoes are gonna take longer. So take your parchment paper, okay, and there we go. I'm at the end of my roll in so many ways. Okay, so you got your parchment paper set up. Okay, this is all just, I'm going through step by step. Okay, and we're gonna chop those beets. Okay, so some people like their beets softer. I don't mind mine being a little bit crunchier. Okay, so if you do like your beets being a little bit on the softer side, then what I would recommend is boiling them. Okay, so for ease purposes, I just like to do it this way because then I can put everything into the oven kind of all at once, and it's super simple. So I like to keep things simple. I'm like super low maintenance in that sense. People are like, yeah, right. So if you like to keep it simple and you don't mind them being a little bit crunchy, then you can do it this way, or you can boil them, okay? If you, the reason I'm laughing is because if you don't like your hands to get red, you might want to wear some gloves. But I don't really care. So I'm just gonna keep going like this. Some people also like to kind of get more, I'm dropping beets, to get more texture too. And so some people like do spiralizing for their sweet potatoes or for their zucchinis. So you can do it that way, okay? One of the great benefits, and the reason I kind of started incorporating beets into my diet is because I have low iron. So they're a great source of iron. And 4 beets doesn't look like a lot, but I'll show you how much 4 beets actually is, okay? So that's quite a little amount there that you can be using. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the sweet potatoes now.
yeah, so these are also, you won't find these as crunchy. These are a great source of carbohydrates. They are high in fiber and they're nutrient dense. So what I do is I just chop them up into like bite-sized pieces for both my beets and my sweet potatoes. Yeah, so they're a great source of antioxidants as well as all your vegetables are. So it fights against, they fight against free radical damage. If you want to peel these beforehand, you can do that. Again, low maintenance and fast. I'm not a huge fan. Like, I don't love to spend tons of time on my my meal prep. I've kind of gotten it down to a pretty good science as to, here goes another one, about what works for me. And you guys will find the same for you. So you'll find little tips and tricks, let me try that again, that will work maybe best for you. Everybody's different. So a lot of it is trial and error, okay? Yeah, and so sweet potatoes also can promote healthy gut and brain function, which is awesome. We can certainly all use that, especially during these crazy times right now. I'll pick that up later, and it'll take too much time. So yeah, and this is a matter of preference too, so you don't have to do all of these vegetables that I'm doing. You can add in other ones as well. I just tend to stick to these ones. They tend to work well for me. I have irritable bowel syndrome, or I call it bitchy bowel disease. And I found that some vegetables work for me and others cause me to have some gut distress. Okay, so you might find and be mindful of that. Also just cut any bad spots off that you see. You can even get the kids in on this. Yeah, like give your 3-year-old a knife. Why not? I'm kidding. Don't do that. But get your kids in helping you with this. You know, tell them your goals. Tell them what you're looking for. You know, inspire them too to get healthy and, you know, get some knowledge around what they're eating. So if you plan on feeding your family to some of this, then you will need to obviously increase how much that you are going to be cooking. Okay, so I would spread that out a little bit. And so you can see how much food just for sweet potatoes and for beets actually make, okay? So before I cut up the zucchini and the peppers and explain to you what the benefits of those are, I'm gonna actually spray these with an avocado spray. And did you like the way I said that? Avocado spray, okay? It's just a quick little spray. You can use, there's olive oil sprays too. I find that the sprays are better just because you're not saturating your food. If you pour it into a bowl and like pour extra virgin olive oil, you can use a little bit too much, okay? And we still wanna be mindful of the fats because they're higher calorie. So what I would do, or what I'm going to do and show you, okay, is I just take the tray. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna give them a quick spray. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my sea salt and I give it a little drizzle of sea salt. Okay, and then while I'm waiting for the oven to heat up, I'm gonna start cutting up my zucchinis and my peppers. So like I said, you can feel free to add in other stuff too, like stuff that is, that could have been bad, right? You guys would have been like, oh my gosh, this is gonna go viral. See this nutritionist and she just poked her eye out with a knife. Okay, that would happen to me. You can add in onions, you can add in edamame and roast those, which are high in protein as well, okay? Lots of options. Just choose your favorite ones. Just make sure that you're getting a ton of different color, okay? Color of the rainbow when it comes to your veggies gives you lots of different phytonutrients. I'm not looking up here because knowing me and I tend to be like at least injure myself once a day. Other than the close call with the knife to the eye, this could be a thumb. I could be cooking my thumb shortly. So I'm gonna keep my eyes down and focused. And see, my life is a comedy. It's entertaining, okay? Benefits of zucchini. They, again, just like the other ones, they are rich in nutrients. Okay, and they may help with your digestion as well. Might decrease blood sugar levels and increase heart health. Okay, and they might also help with vision and aid in lots of other things. Okay, weight loss. Okay, and you guys are like, okay, I'm going to get some zucchinis right now. Okay, and here we are on to the peppers. So these guys, rich in vitamin C. Now, I know this is going to sound strange, but sometimes the way you cut it and the shape of them can kind of create a little bit more excitement in your meals. Okay, so if you don't want to, I know that sounds so lame, but listen, sometimes with meal prep, after you've been doing it for years, or just some simple things can make it a little bit more exciting. Today, I'm just going to keep it as bite size, and we're going to go with that. Okay. Yeah, so peppers are a phenomenal vegetable to choose. They are high in vitamin A and vitamin C. Okay, I'm like switching up my cutting strategy here. I'm doing some bites, some skinny, some large. Rich in fiber, okay, and folate, as well as iron, okay, and they're low calorie, so it's a great low calorie snack. Still want to be mindful, right? Like, it's still food, they still have calories, so you just want to be mindful that you are not consuming too much, okay? But again, the colors of the rainbow, okay? So I'm getting red and yellow and greens and purples and oranges, okay? Super important to get tons of different colors. Try to branch away and try new things, right? Really important just to, like, your body is like just such an amazing and unique machine, okay? And super important in it, like, it craves good stuff, okay? So remember, in that sense, is that you only got one of these, okay? You want to take good care of it. And this is the way to do it, is to feed it whole, healthy, unprocessed, okay, foods. Like, this is crazy how much food this actually makes. Like, and you'll see, I'm actually gonna have to, I thought I might be able to fit everything on the one tray, but I think I'm gonna have to start another tray. So, and here we go, look at that. So by the time I've prepped all my veggies, cut them all up, the oven is going. Okay, so I'm gonna put the beets and the yams in on the middle shelf, and I'm gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. Okay, just because I want those to cook first. The zucchini and peppers are gonna take less time. Okay, they're only gonna take 20 minutes as well alone. Okay, and the sweet potatoes and beets are gonna take about 40 minutes, sometimes even a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it. That gets you started, okay? And then I'm gonna come back, okay? And you're gonna see the finished product, okay? Keep prepping, keep trying. It's small steps, and keep it simple, okay? Honestly, KISS, keep it simple, sexy, okay? You got this. Hey there, and we are back. The beets and the yams have been in for 20 minutes, okay? The timer is going off. I've got my zucchini and my peppers on a separate tray. I'm just gonna spray those as well. And I'm gonna do the sea salt again. Now, if you guys like a little spice to your veggies, you can add chili powder, you can add garlic powder, you can add Greek seasoning, you can add a little bit of lemon, okay? So you can kind of spice it up and see what works best for you. Okay, so I'm gonna stick these in now. I just tripped over my rug. Okay, I'm gonna put those on the top rack. I'm setting it for another 20 minutes, okay? And then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the finished product and basically what to do with that, all those veggies, okay, that you prepped, well, that I prepped for 4 days, okay? 4 meals, all right? We'll see you soon. Hey guys, so the veggies are complete, okay? So what I would do from here is separate them into 4 equal portions, put them in glass containers, and then I would pair it with a protein. So if you're cooking dinner, say on a Sunday, plan ahead, and instead of cooking 1 chicken breast or 2 chicken breasts for dinner for your family, cook 8, okay, or 6. And then put 1 chicken breast along with those veggies into the containers and plunk them into the fridge. And then you've got 4 lunches prepped and you're good to go. Remember, it only takes the same amount of time to cook 1 chicken breast as it does to cook 6. So think same time to save time, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know how it goes. And I still got beet hands. And show me your beet hands. All right? I hope you guys are doing great. Hang in there. And remember, keep it simple, okay? Ciao. High five.